Not one pick six, not two of them, but I got 3 pick sixes in one game, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Let's get into the video. Back in week number 10, and you could see I got 36 interceptions with 8 of them being pick sixes. And this week, we're going to be playing Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Before we get into the game, let's head over to the weekly scouting report. Our matchups this week are going to be A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, 97 and 87 overall. Wide receiver 3 and 4 we're not even going to have to worry about. So let's go ahead and move over to the tight end. Right here we got Dallas Goedert coming in at 85 overall with an 86 speed, and he's going to be 6'5". Decent matchup right there. Next up we got the running back Will Shipley right here. I don't know why he's starting, even though I was watching Saquon Barkley in the game. So this could just be an injury right here. Maybe he's on a reserve. And of course we got the QB Jalen Hurts. Without further ado, let's get into the game. If you came here just for the pick sixes, then I made sure to add chapters down below. Right here we're going to get started baiting hard. First play of the game, first drive. We're going to get a tackle going down the middle. Puts us at a 2nd and 9. And right here we're going to press up. We're going to bait 5 yards inside, maybe a few back. We're going to bait hard, and we come inside last second for a user lurk, and that's going to be our first interception of this game before we get tackled down. Looks like we got an injury on the field right here, number 92, and because of this injury timeout, we're not going to get an instant replay of that pick, so we're going to move on. Offense has the ball. They're going to get it to a 1st and goal, and we get a touchdown from Ezekiel Elliott. Back on defense right here, and we're going to bait 5 yards inside, maybe 8 yards back. And you can see this ends up being too hard of a bait, and we're going to get beat right here by A.J. Brown. That's going to be a clean pass, and that's going to be 7-7. A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts tying up this game. Looks like offense back on the ball, and they're going to get it to a 3rd and 2, but end up getting stuffed back 3 yards. Puts us right back on defense. Game's at 7-7. Right here we got this outside receiver, and he's going to step out. He's going to do a little streak. And we're going to get there just in time, pick it off, and once again, looks like we get that little glitch going, and we're going to get tackled right at the 40. That's going to be our second pick of this game. Easy interception. We got him off a streak route right there. Picked right out the air on number 80 from the Eagles. Look at that. That's light work. I don't even know who number 80 is. We're going to move on. Offense right back at it. They're going to get the ball all the way down here to a 4th and goal, I believe. And we're going to get a field goal, putting this game at 7-10. Coming out in a cover 1 hole, we got this outside receiver. He stays back for that little dump off. Now before we get a big hit stick. Moving on, we keep him at a 2nd and 10. This is going to be the start of the 2nd quarter. 15 minutes on the clock. And we get another big hit stick right here, keeping them at a 3rd and 9. Motioning out to the right side with this receiver. He's going to leave us alone on a little island with him. Right here we know he's probably going to break outside. We got a cover 1 on the field once again. And look, he breaks out. And we could maybe just a few steps inside. We would got a pick 6 all the way down the field right there. But we miss him, and he's going to drive it down. And we're going to get him tackled here 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right here we bait hard. We get bad man coverage, but he still gets a decent pass in right over that cornerback's head. And that's going to be the 2nd touchdown for the Eagles, putting them at 14-10. And now they're going to be in the lead. Offense has the ball back in their hands, and they're going to drive it all the way down the field. We get a penalty right here, 7-yard reception, and that's going to lead to a touchdown, putting us up at 17-14. Guarding A.J. Brown right here on the outside. He's going to get this little curl route in. We get a big hit stick right here, and we're going to activate our X Factor. Now we can see their plays pre-snap, and this is going to be huge in helping you get interceptions and more pick sixes. We're guarding the outside once again, and we're going to come inside, letting them know we're leaving our receiver wide open. They're going to run to the outside for some reason. Get a tackle right here, keeping them at a 3rd and 1. We're going to try to get another 3rd down stop right here. Guarding this receiver, he's going to motion to the outside, and our looks like the middle linebacker or the defensive lineman comes in there for a tackle. That's going to be a 3rd down stop, keeping them off the field. The ball back in Dak Prescott's hands, And it looks like right here we're going to get an incomplete pass followed by a sack, putting defense right back on the field. See our X factor is still activated. We see he's going to be doing a little curl route right here right away. We come back for it, but he hits that outside receiver once again on that streak route, and that's going to be AJ Brown. I think that's his second touchdown of this game, giving the Eagles the lead. Nothing new right here. We're going to get it to a 3rd and 12 followed by an incomplete pass by Prescott, putting us right back on the field. You can see regarding AJ Brown on the outside, his X factor is activated. Cover 1 on the field. Right here, keeping them at a 2nd and 7. With every pick 6 this game, I've been running cover 1 hole, and you can see I'm baiting 6 to 7 yards inside and about 6 to 7 yards back. And he's going to snap it. I'm going to let him run off a little bit, and we're going to snatch it right out of the air, and we're going to juke like we're coming inside, and that's going to give us enough time, and he's going to tackle us right in the end zone, and that's going to be our first pick 6 of this game. After that pick 6, this game's at 24 to 21, and now we're back on defense right here in the red zone. Cover 1 on the field once again. We're baiting 5 yards inside. He's going to go for that deep bomb, and we're going to catch it in the end zone, keeping our feet inside, and that's going to be the 4th interception of this game. Jalen Hurts getting greedy with it right here, going to his top target in the end zone, snatched out of the air, and we're going to keep our feet in bounds. And that's going to be a clean pick right there. Offense back on. They're going to get it to a 3rd and 12 with a 2-yard reception. It's not good enough, putting defense right back on the field. Offense in a little tight formation. This outside receiver goes outside, and we're going to miss him by a few yards. So we know in this same formation, this outside guy is probably going to be hitting a little corner route or an outside route. Right here, we're going to bait him. He hits that corner route, and we're going to snatch it right out of the air, and we're going to get open field after that little juke, and we're going to run it down. Jalen Hurts getting close, but that's going to be our 2nd pick 6 of this game. Yeah! As normal with any pick 6, we're getting the ball right back on defense. Game's going to be 31-21 now. We still got a cover 1 hold on the field, holding them here to a 3rd and 7 in the middle of the field. He goes outside on a curl route, and we're going to get a stop right there. 4th and 2, 3rd down stop, sending them off the field. Offense driving the ball down the field, and they're going to drive it all the way into the 4th quarter of this game. And at this point, I was not expecting to get another pick 6. But after this field goal right here, putting us up 34 to 21, I'm baiting hard again off another cover 1 hole. And he runs a little streak route, and we're going to snatch it right out of the air, juke inside a little bit. And right here, once again, we get tackled right in the end zone for our 3rd pick 6 of this game. After that 3rd pick 6, offense goes for a 2-yard conversion. That's good, putting us up 42 to 21. This is going to be my first time getting 3 pick 6s in one game, and I haven't seen it done before. So if you've seen this done, I want you to comment where you've seen it done down below. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but if you watched every pick 6 this game, then you could see I was using cover 1 hole, and that's going to be a big part in helping you get pick 6s and more interceptions. If you're using cover 1 hole instead of a blitz, then you're giving the quarterback more time to see those open receivers on the field or the baited receiver that you're leaving open. The 2 main things you want to make sure you're doing, it's going to be baiting and then also using cover 1 hole to give the quarterback more time to hit that baited receiver. I've been beat plenty of times just like on this play right here, and it's going to be a trial and error thing until you find your sweet spot. and you want to make sure you're using cover one hole every single time to give the quarterback the maximum amount of time to find that baited receiver. With this weak 2-point conversion right here, that puts this game at 42 to 36, and it's going to put offense right back on the field. We got the ball back in Dak Prescott's hands, and he's going to drive it all the way down the field, and it looks like we're going to get it to a 3rd and 2, and we're not going to be able to produce any points on offense. Right here, we're going to start in the red zone on a 1st and 10. We get a tackle right here holding them to a 2nd and 8. Cover one on the field, and we're going to hit that line of sight, get that easy pick in the end zone, and we're not going to be able to run it up too far before A.J. Brown gets to us, but that's going to be our 7th interception of this game. All we got to do here is drive out the clock, and it looks like Ezekiel Elliott with the ball in his hands. That's exactly what he's going to do. We're driving out the clock on a 3rd and 4, and that's going to be that. Game's at 0, and that's going to be a final of 42 to 36, keeping our undefeated record going, putting us at 9 and 0 for the year. For the post-game performance report, we had 6 tackles, 7 interceptions, with 3 of them being pick sixes and 5 assisted tackles. That's going to be all we have for this game. 3 picks in one game. I don't know if it's ever been done in Madden before, so if you've seen this done, please make sure you comment that down below in the comments. In next week's video, we're going to be playing the Houston Texans in week number 11. So if you like content like this, please make sure you like and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.